just stretching it out just for a moment, just for the briefest of moments. Maybe we'll run one more hour or so. The problem is, if I stop playing, I'm never gonna remember the right number of shuffles, the right number of taps, the right number of in jogs to make this work in the future. It seems like you learn a new one every time and you get a chance to rehearse, but let me take some hydration here. Okay, let's do it. Let's play a little more. Start by taking me to the baths first, then. We're heading to Isle Bon. The baths attract all sorts of riches. It's a wonderful hunting ground. Be very careful, though. If the rewards are greater, so are the consequences of being caught. At the rich man's table, the rules are slightly different. They will always want to cut the deck themselves to dissuade cheaters. So what are we going to do? Play fairly? Come on. We're going to ask our innocent opponent to be kind enough to cheat for us. First, you'll use a technique I call the top drag to stack some aces. Then you'll use a false riffle shuffle to maintain that stack. And then to drive it home, we'll have our opponent seal their ill fate with an innocent cut. Okay, you're getting ahead of yourself. Let's prepare the stack first. To perform the top drag, you need to scan through the deck and arrange it in my favor. Think about how the cards will fall when you start dealing. Okay. A pair of aces should be enough for me to win. Arrange that for me. When you find an ace, grab it. I found an ace. Yoink. Good. At the moment, that ace is being dealt to the first player, but we want it dealt to me. Grab 2 more cards to offset the ace. Yoink, yoink. Great. Now do it again. Secure it at the top of the deck. Okay. Now, 1 ace alone isn't much of an assurance. Repeat what I've taught you. Sure. I'll take. That's the ace you already have. Let's not screw that up. How about this one? This doesn't look sus at all. Okay, secure. Bag secured. Excellent. Now false riffle shuffle. Begin by cutting the deck in 2 piles. As with most false shuffle techniques, you'll begin in earnest, making sure both halves are interleavened. But look closely. Notice the stack in the top half of the deck? Keep an eye on that stack as you shuffle. You don't want it getting mixed up. We're not here to play honestly. Release cards from the top half of the deck slower than the bottom. That way, by the time you get to the end of the bottom cards, the stack is undisturbed at the top half. Simply drop the stack on top of the pile, and that's it. Now push the cards together and look at your stack safe and sound. Well, I think you've got the hang of that now, lad. But it's fiddly, so we can go over it again. Yeah, let's do that one more time. Okay. We're going to cut it. And then we're going to let you shuffle. And then we're going to slam the other one down. So our stack remains undisturbed. That looks fucking horrible. That could not be more obvious. I would describe that as being a little sus. Is that good? I think you've got the hang of it. Okay, let's move on then. This simple yet dastardly technique allows us to control exactly where the cut gets made. It's not dissimilar to the cut that follows an ineffective shuffle, except this time the opponent makes the cut. I'll be sat back enjoying my wine. Let's give it a try. Start by dropping a chunk of cards. Now in-jog a card to the top of the stack. This will act as a marker for where you want the cut to happen in the deck. Now shuffle the rest of the deck on top. Okay, easy. Be sure to bend the in-jogged card as you collect the deck together when you're done. You didn't have to tell me that. Some things just go without saying. You know, there's a certain thing called the implication. This will create a small gap in the deck. Then offer it to whomever our mark is. Watch as they naturally end up cutting where the bent card is. What if they don't, though? What a fool. Now restore. I think I found the flaw in our plan here. You just got to trust the con. Now restore the stack by bringing the deck back together. I don't know, man. I guess that at worst, if our cheat fails, hey, we're just playing 50-50 ball with the cards. So if it works like sometimes, that should be enough to tilt the advantage in our favor. Maybe we don't have 100% effectiveness, but still. Well done. Now it's time for you to rehearse the entire strategy without my intervention. It's so simple. You're second. So you know what you do? Here, take a quick 9. Then we're going to riffle. Reset me. Take a quick 9. Then we're going to riffle. Then we're going to hit an ace. Then we're going to hit a 9. This looks so jank. An ace, please. Hold on, I just need to find an ace real quick. No, wait, we don't want an ace yet. Shuffle me. Okay, take an 8, then give me an ace. Just like an ace real quick. How is this going to work at the table, man? It looks horrible. Okay. Hold on, I gotta handle this false riffle shuffle. That looks slightly better. Shuffle me. In jog. Shuffle. 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 And then deal. Wait, no, then he has to do the innocent cut. My sus meter's going way up. Excellent work. Okay, the Oblivious Stooge. This will never work. But I'm ready. Sure, let's move on. Hold on, I'm gonna clean up some cat vomit. See you in a second. One moment. Okay, we're back. It's been too long for me, and evidently a lifetime for you. I didn't listen to the preamble. Eau d'Orfond, a cocktail of poverty and fear. So poetic. Okay. I can do this. I remember. It's only like 90 steps. It's very simple. Sir, could we join you at this table? Yes, certainly. Please do. Charles Lagan. Doesn't he drive for Ferrari? I don't think we've been introduced. My name is Charles Lagan. I'm Comte de Saint-Germain, idle noble on the road, and my son, Eugene. Eugene. Excuse him, he's not very talkative. Let's play. My name is Richie Cunningham, and this is my wife, Oprah. I would like to sit at the table as well, please. Dude, I'm cranking it. Pre-start me on 30. Then, you're second. So we're going to take one of these, then we're going to riffle. We're going to stop you right there. We're going to grab you some detritus. We're going to grab you some detritus. We're going to grab an ace. We're going to stop you right there. We're going to grab you some detritus. Finalize. Okay, I guess we're ready to play now, gentlemen. My shuffling? My shuffling is not working, dude! I thought it was going up and down. Controller recommended. This is a problem. Shuffle me. We can do one. We can do one and then go. He's so sad. He's so sad. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Cut the deck. 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 And then we deal. And then we win. And then we go home. Okay. I will see you later. Good gaming. What is this racket? Saved? I found you, you miscreants. Seize them. No, you will do no such thing. And really, who are you? Maître Lagon. My apologies. I'm sorry to have interrupted your game. Yes, I'm the king's prosecutor at the Toulouse Parliament. Colonel, cease your infernally silly faces and join us. But these people are cheats and murderers. You can always arrest them later. We have a game to finish. I will be leaving now. Goodbye. Actually, there's somewhere we have to be. Apologies. You can't just leave. Arrest them. I will not be arrested. Oh! It's perfect. He's gonna... Well, he's gonna slip. Do you have an arrest warrant? We're gonna knock out his shins with the card throwing technique. Of course. We are innocent. I accuse. What? Are you saying Colonel Gabriel is the cheat? Maître Lagon, that is precisely what we're saying. How dare you? What is that ace doing on your chair, Colonel? He didn't even play the game with us, though. He just got here. He just showed up 2 seconds ago. No, enough. This is most problematic, Colonel. I cannot in good conscience let you take these men. You're free to leave now. I will find you again. The perfect crime. All right. We can't go back there, though. That's okay. We made a little bit of money. We practiced our skills a little bit. Corsica, a pitiful place. No majesty to be had at all. Only mountains, hills, and goats. Nevertheless, it is where we're bound if we're to find Theodore. To cross to Ajaccio, we will need a special kind of vessel. I think it's called a boat. I know just the captain de ferry is there. He happens to be a gambler, too. You must have met a few sailors in Pau. How were they? Friendly. I find that hard to believe, lad. You wouldn't say boo to a goose, let alone a boat full of ruffians. So you'll be glad to hear we'll be using a very subtle strategy this time. You'll start with a new technique called Shiner Glimpse. Is this where I can, mind control? Like the caretaker from The Shining? Simply use a reflective surface to peek at the underside of our opponent's cards as you deal. Then communicate your findings to me with our old pinch and drop signal. We gotta get a new name for that one. No need to dwell on a technique you're already familiar with. It's a straightforward strategy. Go on, lad. Okay. I have a 3 of clubs. There's a 10 of diamonds. There's an 8 of hearts. It's a 10 of clubs. Go ahead, take it. 7 of hearts. I got the 3 of hearts. It might be a little sus. Just making sure everybody gets what they... You don't need this. I only need to do it for the opponent. You got an ace of clubs, man. Just take one for myself right here, okay? You don't need to do this. I don't even need to do this anymore because I saw that you have an ace of clubs already, so we don't even need to do that. Okay. What the heck, man? It never ends? King of clubs? Go ahead, take it. Yeah, he's an ace of clubs. Clubs is 3 fingers up. And the ace is up high. Nicely done. I can do that. That's no problem, man. Would you like to practice? That won't be necessary. Unlike the false riffle, this is right up my alley. Solid pinch and drop. Thank you. I practice 1 to 2 times daily. Are you out of your mind? 450 to go to Corsica? As merchandise of doubtful origin, that's the price you have to pay to be carried by me, monsieur. My friend and I value discretion at its just price. Maybe you should too, Captain, or would you prefer me to call you by your real name, Ravenel de Lusson? I wonder what the good folk of Marseille would say if they knew that a pirate parades around the port as a merchant. I see you gentlemen are sensible. Let's act like sensible men. Should we play cards for your cruise to Corsica? If you're really lucky tonight, you might even travel for free. Please have a seat at the captain's table. Sounds like a recipe where you wear a bib and break crab legs at your own table. This is a thing that happens IRL. It actually happened to my buddy Eric. For real? I don't even need to know what you got. What do you got here? It's trash. Don't even worry about it. No sus. No sus required. Not concerned about you. Not concerned about that card in the slightest. Nobody cares about this one. It is a little slow. Not even concerned. You actually have an ass hand. We don't even need to cheat on this one. Jack of hearts. Okay, now we got to pay attention. Jack of hearts. That'll be the Jack of diamonds. Okay, it's a little suspicious. Okay, the Jack of hearts. Hearts is no. I wasn't done yet. Jack is back. Okay, little sussy. Round loss. That's all right, because that lowered his sus anyway. Let's take him up to a 30. The dealing's a little awkward here, I'm not going to lie to you. Why does the suit even matter? It's the principle, Marie. He's like minimally sussed, which is good. 7 of hearts, not even interested, not even concerned. I don't concern myself unless I see a face card. It's just like counting cards in blackjack. Nothing useful there. Oh, don't even suss me up for that. This will be a card to pay attention to. Queen of clubs. We're done. Clubs, 3 up. And the queen is lay it flat on the table. There we go. We win. Is that how you boarded English ships in the Caribbean? By offering them aces? Back in the day, I would have cut your tongue for these words. Don't tempt me. I'll crank it up a little bit. I'm not afraid. Who cares? Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's sliding around. Minimally sussed, please. It's a Jack of clubs. No sweat. Still got to pay attention. Jack of clubs. Jack of clubs. That was an ace of clubs? That was an ace of clubs. That was. Chat says spades. Okay, then you say spades, I say spades. I'm trusting you on this one. Ace of spades still. Ace of spades. Ace of spades. The end. Spades is 2. Never mind. The ace of spades. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We're saved. You are devils. I give up. In exchange for your discretion. Thank you, Captain. Our lips are sealed. We will choose our cabins now. I will be staying in the captain's quarters. Theodore will be a difficult fish to catch. He is a fake count, but a real bandit. A scoundrel. A Corsican one, too. Tell me, how do you picture a bandit? Sly and dangerous. Exactly. He will expect to be cheated. We need a simple approach, dumb but effective. It's time I show you the crooked card technique. You will simply bend a few cards so I can cut to them, giving the best cards to me and the worst to our opponent. If you want to create an apple pie, first you must create the universe. When it's your turn to play, you will need to mark your cards by discreetly bending them against the table. Depending on which direction you bend them, you will mark them as high value or low value cards. Or low value, okay. High, away, low, close. High, away, low, close. Yeah, of course. Why don't you have a go by marking a high card for me? I would like to mark this jack. I will bend it away from me. Yes. I would like to mark this jack. I would like to mark its value. I'm going to bend it backwards, as if it's puffing its chest out with pride. There, that's how. So basically, it's going to be low and away. Okay. We just got to worry about the physics. That card is bent to shit, dude. Come on. Now, bend them forwards as if they're cringing. That card is fucked up. Near mint condition. Okay, move on. You see, bent cards will act as markers during the next stage. Oh, here we go. Okay, it creates a gap beneath it in the deck. This should make it easy to add. My deck is gonna look like a Dollar General discount deck by the time I'm done with it. It's gonna. You're only gonna be able to play with it once. The tricky part is stealing it. Timing is everything here, lad. Try again. There we go. I knew I could do it. Ooh, look at that. It's for me? Let's not forget about that low card we prepared. Now we offer it to our opponent, and they do the innocent cut, and they end up taking that low card for themselves. I suppose you think it unlikely a mere bent card will influence where the opponent cuts the deck? Well, let me show you a blank cut. Look closely, lad. By making a low card hunch over, it'll create a gap above itself. Watch how my fingers can't help but make the cut here. What if you went a little lower? That's just... I just like to think about the contingencies. You know what? If I were their opponent, I would simply neglect a cut. I would say no thank you. A non-cut is just as valid as a cut. Then add the high card to the top, right on top of the low card. Simply offset your little stack while shuffling. As usual, make sure the high card ends up with me and the low card is dealt to my opponent. However, you're already familiar with the single card shuffle, so let's go from the top and you could show me what you've learned as a sequence. I will mark this queen as a high card. I will take it and I will bend it like this. Then I will take this 4 and I will bend it like this. Then, the perfect cut for me. There's my queen. We're playing cards. We're playing. We're having fun. We're playing cards. He cut. He doesn't even know he's already got the low card. It belongs to... I'm going to shuffle. I'm going to in-jog. I'm going to shuffle it down. Then I'm going to shuffle it again because I've made a marker. There, dude! Nicely done, lad. I told you I remembered. Would you like to practice again? I think I'm okay. I'm ready to rest. My streamer. The Cove of King Theodore between Calvi and Galeria Corsica later that day. I played GeoGuessr. I knew where we are. And the next trick, we want you to go to the back room and eat a couple of cards real quick. Then later, you'll go to the back room, you'll poop them out, wash them off, and then hand them back to me. We're here to meet Theodore. The king, follow me. A count yesterday, a king today. Theodore is springing up the social ladder. True. What a witty little satire. That's the real pinch and drop right there. True, true. That's pretty true. Why are you here? Did I omit to pay you some money? Are you thieves or cheats? Neither, your majesty. We are friends of Henri de Aramis. Henri's friends are my friends. How is he? Still decrepit? He's got a Craig T. Nelson nose. Incurably so. He told you the secret, didn't he? Your majesty is perspicacious. Yes, we know about the 12 bottles of milk, but not enough of it, I'm afraid. You want me to tell you what I saw that night? Is that it? No chance of that. Who asked you, Soapy Smith? The Prince de Caprera. Daddy, just say the word and I will strike. It's your majesty. Sure, Dad. Should we play your secret at cards instead? A thrilling proposal. If you have a beard, you are too old to be saying daddy, at least to your actual father. Start me non-sussed. I'm content to start non-sussed. Okay, we're going to mark a king here. We're going to puff his chest out thusly. We're going to take a low card. We're going to puff his chest out thusly. It's all right. We can still win on luck. I got a damn 3. Whatever. My teammate can win. I think you should go alone. Okay, I'm ready. The Innocent Cut. It's so beautiful to watch. It's poetry in motion. I don't know why I would in-jog this now that I think about it. It doesn't really make any sense. I don't really want to get the 3 and the 5. I think it's the worst hand you could possibly offer me. Yep, that makes sense. How disappointing. Well, you know what? Let's crank it. If you're so confident, let's crank it. You are going to stick your thing out. You're not going to puff your chest up. You're going to stick your thing out. You, on the other hand, are going to puff your chest out. No! I was doing so well, too. Okay, the Innocent Cut. He's so ass. What? There's a lot of moving parts involved. I don't even want a 5. Shuffle me twice and then in-jog. Because I don't want to know what I have. Maybe we could still win just on pure chance because we buried that. Okay. That's all right. He's non-sussed. It's called hustling, chat. Okay, you're going to stick your thing out. You're going to stick your chest out. It didn't have to be perfect. I'm just happy it was on time. We got the jack. I love that for us. I don't even remember the next step. You Innocent Cut. Then we shuffle once. In jog. Shuffle. 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 Wait for the air gap. Shuffle. 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 You can be as sus as you want. It's already over for you. The whole deck is bent. Yoink. You won. I'm out of the game. We're listening. I don't have to tell you anything. You gave your word. Whoo! And then what? I have no honor, didn't you know? What a king you make. King of goats, donkeys, and juniper. I wonder which one enjoys your regal caress at night. Juniper? You're insulting me. You will die for these words. Kill them, Daddy. What the hell? Your Majesty. He just killed his damn son. Because he used the wrong honorific. Now wait, I'm unarmed. There's a sword behind you. Get it. I don't fight with swords. I do. Why would you die for this wretched man, young fellow? Anyway, it's your choice. On guard. Can't you just throw a card at him or something? I'm ready for my QTEs. Nice try. Oh, I mean, you got me. Stop. Can't you see this foolish boy has learnt his lesson? A real nobleman would lower his sword and let the hot-headed child off with a warning. Ah, the folly of youth. As luck would have it, I am feeling magnanimous. And then that's when we take a card and we freaking slice his jugular vein with the perfect throw. Now leave. Well, I thought we still did a pretty good job, honestly. What the heck? Now I gotta go all the way back to the artist's workshop in Lyon? You can put your book away, lad. That's enough spelling practice for one journey. Time for a different sort of education. Do you have strong opinions on Versailles? I've heard that it smells a little bit. Good, because I have plenty of thoughts on the place. Versailles is a machine that lures the best minds of our generation. Also a great map from Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Before breaking them and spitting them out. Remember how the old musketeer mentioned a woman named Sophie d'Aubigny? She was one of its victims. Sophie was the model and muse of Clément Bell, a painter à la mode. It wasn't, alas. Bell's career ended the moment Sophie attracted the attention of Louis XV. We're going to visit Bell's workshop in Lyon. He can probably tell us more about Sophie's fate. How should we proceed? Confidently. That was Marseille? That's true. Marseille Playground. Do you think Marseille Playground ever played in Marseille? Nope. They were like, I smell sex and bonbons. Ici. Keltapel lounging dans la chair. Où est-ce que tu casting devious years in my direction? Mama, this surely is the dream. We will use a flurry of manipulations to convince our artist we couldn't possibly be cheating. You will stack cards as you gather them, and we will keep that stack through a shuffle and cut. Of course. Not this again. I gotta relearn the full harvest technique. Do you need a refresher? We can move on. I can do that. Very well. For the next part, I'll need you to shuffle without disturbing a stack. We'll use the false riffle for that. Now, I would like to have a reminder of the false riffle. Begin by cutting the deck into 2 piles. Initially, we have to shuffle. Shuffle the... Okay, yes. I forgot. I can't do it right. I lost the technique. Oh, okay. No. I understand. Okay, now I get it. I would like to repeat it again. So we have to click like down here. You didn't do all that work to mix your stack in the shuffle? Everyone relax. That looks horrible. It's a little fiddly, but it's a control issue, I'm telling you. We'll move on. Now for a new technique. Allow me to teach you the false cut. What the hell? With the deck flat on the table, slide some of the cards out from the bottom. Make a real show of lifting these cards up high before placing them back on the table. Then take the rest of the cards and put them back on top. The lift will make it look as if the cards were taken from the top of the deck. I know what that face means. Not even a baby ought to be fooled by this, and yet, see for yourself. Not quite right. Give it another try. That's how it's done. Bravo. Great work, lad. I want you to put that bright young mind to use and create a few false cut variations of your own. You're more than capable of this. Just follow your instincts. Okay. Every second card of 3 must be good. You need a good card? The second card must be good. There you go. Okay, we perfected that. That's no problem. He's got ace, ace, queen. We screwed up our stack. I have failed. He'll never trust me again? I bungled. Well, that hasn't worked, has it? Rehearse me. Please rehearse me. Every second card of 3 must be good. Second card must be good. Fourth card good. I'm unbelievable. Jack, Queen, King. Why is he putting in my damn Android combination? There you go. Easy. Oh yeah, Jack talked high. Jack talked high very well. Burp, burp, burp. I'm ready. That looked pretty bad. Yeah, but it would probably look fine after like 5 glasses of wine. Are you excited to meet Clement in his studio? Yes. I've seen your sketches. You have some talent. However, we must focus on the matter at hand, Sophie's whereabouts. We haven't time for a lesson on color theory, so let me do the talking. So condescending, man. France is so beautiful, I wish it was real. I hope we won't have to wait for the Maitre Bell too long. Look at this, our painter didn't stay idle. Interesting. This painting looks familiar. I think it's The Supper at Amal by Vermeer. Oh, you mean the same gentleman who painted the girl with the pearl earring? It must be a copy. This woman reminds me of Deborah. Deborah Churchill. Yes, that's her. No way. I recognize the pout. The niece of Henri d'Aramis here. That's too much of a coincidence. The technique is French. The subject Dutch. The taste? Say it. Say English. Let's say the taste is American. Chat, I tried to help you. Personally, if I was writing European satire, I would say the taste is ... English, but that's fine. I'm going to draw a little painting myself, if you don't mind. My Deborah. A paintbrush, that gives me an idea. What are you waiting for? Quick, take it. No problem. Good man. Yoink. What do we have here? It looks like card players. Are they cheating? What do we have here? It looks like card players. Are they cheating? I said to Mr. Quinton I would settle my play debt next week. He didn't need to send his thugs. I've just sold a few paintings, but he's not the first one of my debtors. You're mistaken. Mr. Quinton sent us to give you another chance to win back your debt. But who knows? Mr. Quinton could owe you money at the end of this game. That is a tempting possibility. Let's play and make it reality. You want to do me a favor? I have like 8 shots of port before the start here. Because, you know what? I bet on myself. He's third. Third card needs to be good. Third card needs to be good. This card. First card needs to be good. He's insane. Jack, Queen, King. He's minimally sussed. That was the best I've done it in a long time. Whatever, we won. You have no luck, but you certainly have a lot of talent. You're too kind. I particularly like this painting. Is that Sophie d'Aubigny, your famous muse? Almost. It's her sister, Deborah. Her sister! I had no idea. Not many people know their story, but let's carry on our game. He's third. Let me get a second card good. Let me get a fourth card. No, let me get a third card good. Ace, King, Queen. It's perfect. He's going to win easily. Okay, a little false riffle. I fucked it up, dude. At least get the cut this time. Round loss. We need to lose. Yes, that's good. That brought down his sus enough that we can win round 3. Mr. Quinton will not be happy. We needed to lose that round in order to stay in the game. Okay, he needs the third card. Third card. Second card. Second card. We actually did need to lose that one. Flawless, flawless. Jesus Christ. We win these. Oh! You gotta have some patience. Sorry. Thank you, Maitre Bell. That was a very pleasant game. You seem interested in Sophie. Yes, 20 years later, and I still remember her smile and her gentle touch. Then the king came and took her away. How so? I thought her affair with the king was just a passing fling. I could hang you for telling this, but Sophie was secretly married to Louis. And then she disappeared. Please, you need to leave now. Thanks for the secret, dumbass. What a fool. But now we can go back to the hospice to speak to his niece, Deborah. So Aramis was present when Sophie d'Aubigny disappeared. I never suspected a man so stiff of limb could be so sneaky. And don't even get me started on his niece, Deborah. Can you believe we let Sophie's very own sister slip under our noses? Deborah. Of course Deborah isn't really related to the old musketeer. I doubt she empties that old fool's bedpan out of the goodness of her heart. So what is she doing? Sophie must be the linking factor here. Anything else? Not really. It's a long way back to Bergerac. Let me teach you a new strategy. Please, I can't even handle the ones you gave me. I failed like 70% of the last one. You saw her play. What did you notice? She's precise. Yes, but did you notice she only cared about the cut? It's crucial we conclude with a neat deck cut. After, of course, you've used top drag to stack me some aces and performed a simple shuffle. All trifles, really, but when combined, they're extremely effective. We'll start with the baby shuffle. Let's pretend you just ran top drag and stacked me some aces. What the hell are you saying? As with all false shuffles, our objective is to keep our stack safe. Begin by holding the deck face up so the stack rests next to your palm. Proceed to shuffle the cards beneath it as normal. Stop when you get near the top of the deck. You don't want to go disturbing your stack now, do you? Nope. Stop when you get near the top of the deck. That should be enough. Now, instead of placing the rest of the cards at the bottom, simply place them on the top in a fluid motion. Perfect. Your stack is safe and nobody will suspect a thing. Okay. I mean, I guess if you didn't know you were about to be cheated, that could work. 2 shuffles and then just pretend to do the third one. You'll wrap things up with a technique you're already familiar with, the false cut. I've been cracked at this one. As much as I adore the sound of my own voice, I'll skip re-explaining that. Instead, I'd like you to show me the 3 techniques as a sequence without my guiding. Yes, I remember the order. We need to start with the top drag. You need an ace, which means we riffle. We need another ace, please. Another ace. Don't mind if I do. Okay, perfect. Finalize. Now, a baby shuffle. We shuffle a little. We shuffle a little. We shuffle a little. And then we bail. Then we wait. And we do a false cut. Look at that. It's perfect. You managed that convincingly. Well done. 15 of 28. I'm heading to Vegas after this. Yeah, maybe to be like a dealer. Here we are, a hospice hiding in secret. Welcome back, gentlemen. I was expecting you. This is legit Kiki's delivery service. You don't have another decrepit uncle to look after? Oh, certainly, he will be with us in a minute. Let's hope he doesn't crumble on the way. Let's play while we wait for him. We know who you are, Miss Daubigny. We want to know everything about Sophie. Let's play first. Dude, she's all business. I'm a little scared. Go ahead, start pre-sussed. See if I care. We're going to riffle for some aces. Reaction test. Ooh, passed. Aces. Aces. Let's lower it. This makes sense. 2. 7. How sus is she? Not that sus. Finalized? That took so long. I'm a little embarrassed. Give me a shuffle, a shuffle, a shuffle, and then a finalize. Wait, slow. Flawless. Why are you here? For the same reason I came the first time. You know something about the 12 bottles of milk. You're Sophie's sister. We talked to Clement Bell. I don't know what you tried to accomplish here, but you must know the old musketeer was about to reveal to us. We haven't finished playing. I'll bet 20. I'll keep it simple on this one. I don't want her to get too sussed. I feel like we should, like, maybe throw in, like, a fake. Like, maybe we should lose one so she doesn't get too sus. But again, I don't throw challenges. So you know what? There you go. Take that. Give me 2 shuffles. Give me 3 shuffles and a finalize. And then we wait. Okay, a little turtle head. We win. So will you tell us, or shall we force you? We haven't finished our game, or are you afraid of losing? I'm not... She's trying to sucker me, man. I'm not going in for any higher amount of money. It's not necessary. Wait, you could just give her anything. Okay. Aces, please. You guys just talk amongst yourselves. You're having a grand old time over there. I'll finalize this. Shuffle me. Shuffle me. Shuffle me. Shuffle me. Beautiful. Too much? That was perfect. What do you mean too much? We won anyway. 3rd pocket rockets in a row. That's enough. Tell us about Sophie. Where is she? When will you understand? You just don't get it, old man. We have killed 2 horses on the way, but we are finally here. Thank God. I don't think I could have delayed them much longer. Oh, here we go again. Good day to you, my princess. This is Chevalier de Saint-Georges. My prince. Anything for my princess. You are the Chevalier de Saint-Georges. This man is the most skilled sword fighter in France. What? We need to run. Don't go. Face your destiny. Why did you visit the painter? Why are you inquiring after my daughter Sophie? You are Julie d'Aubigny? Sophie's mother? Where is Sophie? We need to talk to her. Sophie disappeared 20 years ago. That's why I sent Deborah here. To milk the old musketeer and get him to reveal what happened to Sophie. Which I was about to achieve until you showed up and pushed him to kill himself. The blunt idiocy of men, mon amour. We've learned that Sophie secretly married the king 20 years ago. I knew she was one of the favorites, but this could be the reason for her death. Julie, we need to talk to Theodore of Corsica. We tried, but he's an uncivilized cockroach. He will only talk at the point of a sword. I can help you with that. Do any of you fight? Pick up the sword and show me. That's me. That's my cue. It's Morbin time. Look at me in the eyes. You stand the best chance of winning by matching an experienced player's sequence of attack. Are you ready? Yes. Middle. Low. High. Middle. Low. High. Teach the boy how to attack. Seeing as you put up a good fight, gaining the upper hand is all a matter of observation. Wait until you see a window of opportunity and then strike in a way your opponent isn't expecting. But in your excitement, don't forget to defend yourself for the rest of the round. Low, high, low, high, middle, low, high, low, high, high. Excellent. Is that how you do that? It is settled then. We will join forces for now. George will accompany you in Corsica. Before we leave, I'd like to check the boys' victory wasn't a one-off. Okay, sure. Let's practice. Show me what you got. Low, middle, high. You have the grace of a drunk hog. What the hell? Low, middle, high. Swing wider and you may hit yourself. Why are you trash talking me? Middle, high, middle, high. Middle, high, middle, low. He's dead. I killed him. I killed him. Not good enough? Again? It wasn't... You gotta wait for it to be red? That's too obvious. That's too simple. High, middle, low. Yes, okay. High, middle, low. Of course. How droll. High, middle, low. A sequence. Middle, low, middle, high. How droll. Middle, low, middle, high. Okay. Middle, low, middle, low, high. Middle, low, middle, low, middle. I've killed you. You're dead. Excellent form, boy. Again? No, we'll move on. So be it. Let us depart. 15 of 28. Be careful, mon cher. Always. I think we got one more in us. Why not? Cute. You guys touched hands. We're dating now. Unless that isn't actually the Chevalier de Saint-Georges, and instead that's just our good friend Ireneo again. Take me to the bandit's den. Let's face it, lad. Last time we visited His Majesty, we were woefully unprepared. But you know how to fight now. There's still a few more hours left. I wonder how we'll pass the time. Let me guess. I fully intend to bring Theodore down with panache. For that purpose, we will use a strategy designed to give me an extremely strong hand. Stronger than 4 aces? The following techniques call for an expert blend of subtlety and precision. We'll start with a new technique, the bottom drag, not to be confused with the top drag, or a certain Molly house in Covent Garden. Aha! Ha, ha. You see, Wells' top drag allows you to stack cards on the top of the deck. Bottom drag allows you to do so at the bottom. So you ready to give it a try? Yes? Listen closely. To start, scan through the deck until you find the high card. Okay. Now find 3 more high cards. Careful though, you won't be able to scan any cards before the injogged ones. So grab the earliest high cards you find. Good work. Now take the deck in both hands and hold it face down above the table. You're going to shuffle by sliding packs off the top and dropping them on top of each other. Or so it will appear. In reality, the first cards you draw won't be a section from the top, but the high cards you scanned for earlier, because they're injogged, they'll be easy to find and separate from your fingers. The rest of the pack will follow. Okay, the good news, I don't have to do anything for that. Look at that, 4 high cards are now on the bottom of the deck. Now to ensure they end up in my hand. For that, I'll teach you a new false shuffle, the Pincer shuffle. To an opponent, it will look like a normal shuffle. In actuality, you'll be drawing cards from the top and the bottom of the deck at the same time. Let's give it a try. First things first, go ahead and shuffle the cards. I know, you've just spent all that time making your stack. Just do it. See, your cards are safe because they're at the bottom. Now with your hand like a pincer, drop 1 card from the top and bottom at the same time. Excellent. A high card for me and a random one for our opponent. You need a card before we get... I wonder. You've come a long way. See if you can figure out the rest of this technique alone. Okay, yeah, easy. Okay. We need to drop 1 special card. Then we do a pincer shuffle. Then we drop a special card. Then we do a pincer shuffle. Then we drop a special card. Then we do a pincer shuffle. Then we drop a special card. Look at my man's hand. It's incredible. Then we just finish shuffling the old-fashioned way. Nope. I lost them. Okay, try me again. We got the first. We're missing the last step. Okay. You shuffle once. Pincer shuffle. Put a marker. 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 Then for your final trick, you in-jog. And then you finish shuffling. Then then it's locked. And then we shuffle it to the top based on the in-jog. Grab his deck and twist it. I'm ready to move on. That's too easy. Let's also add a false cut. Yeah, why don't we add like a triple sow cow at the end too, just for degree of difficulty. A blank cut? That's when we task our opponent with making a cut. They'll feel confident there's no skullduggery at play, but the deck will remain unchanged. Theodore was an unknowing participant of this technique when we visited him last, lad. Do you recall? Yes. We used a bent card to force him to cut to our benefit, but we won't bend cards this time. We'll rely on some misdirection. You're a natural with false cut. Blank cut is much the same. Draw their attention one way and apply your machinations elsewhere. Yoink, yoink. Cheers. Very convincing. I'm impressed but not surprised. Great work, lad. Let's do that one more time. I didn't really know what happened there. Oh! I had to do 3 of them that time. This might be like the final boss, dude. Move on. Let's try putting all these elements in sequence. Okay. I need to find 4 high cards. This is the most sus thing you can do in this whole game. That's a beautiful hand. It doesn't get much better than that, okay? Now we just don't do anything. We wait for this to happen. Then we shuffle once. Pincer. Tap. Pincer. Tap. Pincer. Tap. Pincer. Tap. In jog. Shuffle it up to the top. We're good. Now we got to do a false cut, okay? And now we're ready to deal. But first, before then, we have to do a blind cut. Let's engage in some distraction. Four high cards, just as planned. It gets more complicated than that? Have you had enough practice? Yeah, I mean, come on. It's pretty simple. What's that I can smell in the air? Maquis plants, wild garlic? Oh, I know. It's the smell of delusion and self-importance. You just set me up to look like an asshole for no reason. It's when you want to think about it. It really is like a game about shuffling. $27 to $28 is pure magic. I'm going to actually saw a person in half. For technique 28 is spending 3 weeks suspended in a glass box above Central Park. Where is the king of Corsica? Good subjects, I am here. Pray tell, what is your business with the king? These gentlemen requested your assistance in a matter of great importance to me. We pray you reconsider telling us your story. And I made my conditions clear. En garde, Marol. Well, are you not going to fight him? I'm here to make sure this weasel doesn't try to trick you, but by gallant rules, the duel is yours to fight, not mine. What? My sword is purely ornamental. You're the one who knows how to use it. Okay. I'm ready. I know how to... This is like... It's just a rhythm game. I don't want to have to kill you. Low, high, high. Easy. Low, high, high. Ha. What a gaiety. What sport. He loves it. High, 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 middle. High, 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 middle. Dude, people were so bored back in the day. They're like, oh, maybe I'll die, but at least they'll crack a smile for once. My, no voice and all spirit. High, high, low, middle, high. High, high, low, middle, middle. Get killed. You improved, young man. It is time, Theodore. We've sated your thirst for barbaric displays of violence. It's time to tell us about the 12 bottles of milk. All right, if you must. We take one down and pass it around, 11 bottles of milk on the wall. And then... And be careful, we have heard much already. We will know if you lie to us. Peace, my friend, peace. I will tell you everything. At the turn of the century, I was a young musketeer under the orders of Justin Timberlake. One day, the young Louis XV summoned us for a secret visit. A visit to the 12 bottles of milk. And here is what I saw and heard. This way. Make way for the king. Here comes the general. Sophie, you're so pale, you're so cold. Sophie, wake up. She's not breathing. What? Why are you the baby? A boy. Alive and well. Bob had a baby, it's a boy? No, your majesty, you must not lay eyes on him. Why isn't he crying? Why can't I hear my son? He doesn't have a tongue. What the hell? I'm the son of the king. You cannot get attached. I will handle this situation. Bob had a baby, I'm the boy? You fetch the carriage, I have to leave. This makes sense, but that also means me? Yes, you. You're the key. You mean he would be. What are you talking about? That baby, the king's legitimate child. You seem quite certain, Comte. Oh, I have my reasons. I have to leave right away. Julie needs to know about Sophie. She will be devastated, but now we know what happened to her daughter. She died in labor. We will be on our way to Paris. We shall meet you there. Farewell, monsieur. I will be damned. Don't forget your Corsican brother if you end up sitting your dusty ass on the throne. Why does it... You went from, like, The Favorite to Fast and the Furious dialogue. Don't forget your Corsican brother if you end up sitting your dusty ass on the throne. Listen, friends, since we're all high nobility, why not close this revealing meeting with a royal game? Why not? We will have time to work on our plans later. It is about family. Do you think it's how it plays out? We get seated on the throne in some alternate history, but then, like, on our first day of reigning, Napoleon just comes and overthrows us? There's a little bit like of an apocalypta ending. Apocalypto? Whatever. Let's just a casual game of cards. I need to riffle for 4 good cards. There's 1. I can't go back. There's 2. There's 3. There's 4. That's a great hand. Okay, you guys ready to play? Look it, I'm shuffling in a very non-sus way. I need to shuffle. I need to pinch. Now I shuffle. I don't need to do... I think I just do pinches. I've screwed it up. I've made a mistake. Tap me. Pinch me. Tap me. Pinch me. I think it's the best we could have done given the circumstances. Shuffle me up. You could have just reset it. Whatever. I think it's still a great hand. You also had no in-jog. Bro, I just got in a sword fight, like, for my life. Just chill out. Okay, that's alright. Look at his susness. Let's play again. Yeah. Fancy a little more of a spirited bet this time for 60 florins? How about one of these? How about one of these? How about one of those? You're lucky. How about one of those? It's perfect. Just a classic non-sus shuffle. Shuffle. Pinch. Tap. Pinch. Tap. Pinch. Tap. pinch, in jog, shuffle, shuffle. Just a very normal shuffling technique. Now we shuffle those up to the damn top. We deal them out. Quick little... What are you talking about? What was the problem? That looked good. Oh, we won. Propriety should compel you to let the king win. Your Majesty, you can't expect us to do that. That would be cheating. I will be leaving now. There's no way to win. I don't want to lose 80 gold, though. I don't know. Maybe we'll just go fast. Yes. Faster. Yes. That's very good. That's good. That's good enough. Okay, that was fast. Non-sus shuffling. Now the easy part. We shuffle. Pinch. Tap. Pinch. Tap. Pinch. Tap. Pinch. In jog. Shuffle them up. Keep shuffling. It's perfect. It's actually perfect. Sir, what happened? What went wrong? You're missing the tap? What are you talking about? Out of my sight. Out now. Let's be off. Whatever. We won anyway. Give me my money. I don't think it was too slow. It's something to do with the mouse and keyboard controls, honestly. Son, you must have a lot of questions. I will tell you everything this time. No more masks. My story. Your story started 20 years ago. I was a feature of Versailles at the time, parading in the garden with the rest of the poultry. You might remember me telling you that one day I heard a rumor. Just a few intriguing words repeated in a whisper. It brought me to Pau, to Miss Porterhouse. You see, your old mistress was hiding something. She ran an inn near Paris 20 years ago, an inn called the 12 Bottles of Milk. I followed my instincts. Something happened there, something the king was trying to hide. Now we know that the king's mistress, Sophie d'Aubigny, was in fact his secret wife, and she gave birth to a baby. A mute one, yes, but nonetheless a strong contender for the throne of France. I believe Miss Porterhouse was tasked with raising you out of the way. Mute baby. Yes, I believe you are the secret. You are the heir to the throne of France, as well as the sore pain in the king's regal bottom. Mrs. Porterhouse died before I could ask her anything about the events relayed by Theodore and Aramis. But I had the intuition that you were involved in some way. Seems I got myself a prince as well as an apprentice. What about the king? The king wants you dead, that's obvious. That's why his hound MacGregor is hunting us like this. He was sent by his master to nip at our heels. Anything else? MacGregor is the king's master spy, trying desperately to keep the whole affair from blowing up. Anything else? I wonder what Julie d'Aubigny will say. You're her grandson. Eugene, we have a unique hand to play now. It's going to be a difficult one, but I don't see any other way. We need to go to Paris and confront the king. If we don't, MacGregor will find us eventually. The king cannot ignore your claim. Are you in? No. Yes. We will also need to work on your manners, my dear Eugene. King Eugene the First is really more of a papal name, but, you know, I guess the way that a name becomes kingly is when a king has it. All that while evading MacGregor's brutes. I happen to know some people. I will wait for you in the carriage. All right. I'm going to /mark